The fruits of the cumulative effect. Let's discuss the nuances of different techniques and the initial results of the cumulative effect. When I connect with my attention and activate the point behind my back and above the occiput at the same time, they merge, and it feels like the presence of spirit. Very powerful. This gives more energy than the flows and allows me to set reality more effectively than the classic kositsa. I imagine two kositsas, energy braids, coming out of the back of my head in a bow shape, one diagonally downward, the other upward, and between their ends an energetic string is drawn. Once the mental image is set, I visualize it as an arrow of intention, lift my head upward, and shoot it into the sky, where the arrow explodes and spreads my intention far and wide. These responses show that by experimenting with the general technique, you might discover your own unique method, one that suits you specifically, because we are all different. If I lie with my back to another person before sleep and my kositsa is active and working fully, can it pull in the other person's energy? Some interaction with the energy of a nearby person may occur. It's hard to say exactly what kind of interaction, as it depends on various factors. But it's best to manage your kositsa independently, and if lying down, preferably on your back. I read the comments and feel jealous. People talk about their kositsa as if it works flawlessly. I've been trying hard, but I can't get it to work. To be honest, I've never felt the energy flows. It always feels like imagination plus focus. If I really strain my imagination and focus on the right area, I can kind of feel something. But if I relax just a little, the sensations vanish. This means you likely have low sensitivity to energy, which happens. Some people, for example, aren't visual types and struggle with visualization. In that case, you should use mental imagery. It works too. And in your case, it's better to rely on attention rather than energy. It also works. Even if you don't feel it, energy goes where your attention is directed. The kositsa can be replaced with attention. Here is the frame illumination algorithm for those who do not feel the kositsa. Enter presence. Observe what your attention is occupied with. Take control of it. Simply fix your attention on a point about an arm's length behind your shoulder blades. This activates the kositsa. Keep part of your attention there, like a clothespin is clipped on that spot, and with the other part of your attention, set the target frame in thought, word, or image. Release your attention. That's it. It's quite simple. I practiced the kositsa for several years periodically. This past year I did it systematically, every day. And yes, I never felt it. My hands were about to give up. But I felt the access point to spirit immediately. Maybe this is the tail of the kositsa, only sticking upward from the back of my head. Yes, it's possible that your kositsa activates more easily not at the classic point, but at the point of spirit. That means, for you, that's the right way. I'm starting to feel something between the shoulder blades, some kind of point. With training, it becomes easier to feel the entire kositsa. The problem is keeping attention on that point without losing it while visualizing. Pin a clothespin to your shirt between the shoulder blades. You can feel it and, at the same time, use another part of your attention to set the target frame. That's exactly how it works, using two parts of attention. Use the point of unity with spirit more often. Through it, access to the informational field opens. Then, online information will start syncing with what you receive from the field. You'll save a lot of time by not watching everything. In that state, many things are allowed and you'll know exactly what is. And information doesn't come as thoughts. It comes as knowledge and sensations. Quite an unusual level for a human being. No need to think or calculate. Just feel and receive. Freeling works very well from this state because you don't have to figure out what to say to someone. The information comes directly. What to say, or even hidden details about the person, or the right questions to ask. Very useful for practicing psychologists and not just them. Holding your attention in the point of spirit, even briefly, while interacting with people, is a very interesting practice. Interesting results may occur. For example, people might feel your importance or develop sympathy for you. It's like this with most practices. People wake up for a time, start doing exercises, and get results. Often beginners get lucky, like the universe giving gifts in advance. But then comes the time for daily effort with modest results. And people quit. In my Qigong training, they told me this is normal. You have to be prepared for it. The moments when it seems like nothing is happening are actually the most valuable. You just have to keep going. Again and again. Then the silent period ends, and you suddenly find yourself in a beautiful world. You realize the path of growth is endless.